Welcome back to Down to Business with V. I'm your host, V, and today we have been discussing the hacker's brief and how everyday citizens are fighting cybercrime. I have in the studio with me today cybersecurity expert Laura Baker. Laura is the co-founder and executive director of CyberWyoming and president of CyberWyoming Alliance. Welcome back, Laura.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here today. For those that are just tuning in and might be wondering, what is the hacker's brief? And tell us all, more about it and how we can participate in it and how it's going to help us. Recap very quickly for them what this is all about.
Absolutely. The hacker's brief is a citizen report fraud alert. So the hacker, they send their texts or describe their phone calls or send their emails to phishing@cyberwyoming.org. We go through it weekly and verify it and then make it anonymous, and we send it out to newspapers and organizational newsletters statewide to get the word out about what type of fraud is being spotted in Wyoming.
I love it. And you talked earlier in the first segment about how, as a result of the reporting that you were seeing, that you could kind of see it trickling down on a map. You can see the movement of the malicious actors throughout the state. I love it. And you also shared how this brief was getting major traction in helping to actually divert or I'd say kind of mitigate the fraud that was potentially happening. Tell us more about that.
Absolutely. Well, if one person in Sheridan, Wyoming, for instance, reports a fraud, then the newsletter, the hacker's brief, is distributed all over the state. And so somebody on the opposite side of the state in Evanston, Wyoming, or Rock Springs, Wyoming, maybe it will be alerted and knows about it. We post this on Facebook groups that are local community Facebook groups. We've gotten permission to do that. We send it to newspapers, and obviously organizational newsletters have picked it up to use it to train their employees on what the latest fraud is out there, because a secure employee at home is also a more secure employee at work.
Absolutely. I always say organizations are just ideas. It's people that make them up.
Absolutely.
So you've got that right. A well-equipped and well-informed workforce is your best defense against these sorts of things. So.